Hello, my name is Michelle Logan. What is depression? Everyone feels down now and then, but clinical depression is a debilitating disorder that is ongoing and that interferes with a person's daily life. It should be noted that not all experts agree on what is normal sadness and that constitutes a disorder. However, it is safe to say that some people experience profoundly negative emotions at times, accompanied by feelings of worthlessness and inordinate guilt. What does the Bible say? The Bible tells of many men and women who experience negative emotions. For example, Hannah felt bitter of soul, a phrase that has been rendered as brokenhearted and deeply distressed. On one occasion, the prophet Elijah was so grief-stricken that he prayed for God to take his life. First century Christians were instructed to speak consolingly to the depressed souls. According to one reference work, the term depressed souls can refer to those who are temporarily overwhelmed by the stress of life. Clearly, even faithful men and women of the Bible at times felt depressed. Is depression the sufferer's fault? All creation keeps on groaning together and being pining together. Romans chapter 8, verse 22. What does the Bible say? The Bible teaches that illness is a byproduct of the rebellion of the first human couple. For example, Psalms chapter 51, verse 5 states, "With error I was brought forth with birth pains, and in sin my mother conceived me." And Romans chapter 5, verse 12 explains that through one man, the first human Adam sin entered, into the world, and death through sin, and thus death spread to all men because they had all sinned. Because we have inherited imperfection from Adam, each of us is susceptible to illness, both physical and emotional. As a result, says the Bible, all creation keeps on growing together and being in pain together. Romans chapter 8, verse 22. However, the Bible also offers a hope that no physician can extend God's promise of a peaceful new world in which all sickness and disorder, including depression, will be gone. Revelation chapter 21, verse 4. How can you cope with depression? Jehovah is near to those who are broken at heart and those who are crushed in spirit. Why it matters? You cannot always control your circumstances, and bad things are bound to affect you at times. You can, however, develop a practical strategy that says the negative feelings that do not dominate your life. What the Bible say? The Bible acknowledges that those who are sick need a physician. So if you suffer from a debilitating mood disorder, there is nothing wrong with seeking medical attention. The Bible also emphasizes the value of prayer. Throw your burden upon Jehovah himself, and he himself will sustain you. Never will he allow the righteous one to totter. Prayer is not a psychological crutch. It is real communication with Jehovah God, who is near to those who are broken or harmed. Psalm chapter 34, verse 18. Thank you.